Guys, hello to those people who are RC enthusiasts just like me. So my name is Ernest and magpapalipad ako, magbablog ako ngayon for test flight ng aking mga RC helicopters. So bali meron akong dalawang RC helicopter dito. Of course, ito yung aking favorite. Ano na to? RC Era C032 or the Hui UH1 model. So this is my favorite, and I also have with me my Bell 206. So this one is a bit bigger, a bit larger RC helicopter, but it has a brush motor on board. This one brushless. So this one, I'm going to fly this one. Ito yung aking itetest sa ngayon dito. And I'm glad that I learned that the radio, the controller for this or across the RC Era model is compatible, as far as I know, to the RC helicopters of RC Era. So it's practical to buy RC Era RC helicopters because you can use the only one controller for like almost RC Era helicopter. So I'm glad and I'm happy because hindi na siya bulky when you go to the field, to the flying field like this. So you don't have to bring each controller of the RC helicopter because it can bind with one controller for the rest, I guess, for the rest of the RC Era helicopter. Anyway, this one, like this one, for example, this one, I'm using the RC controller of this RC helicopter, the RC Era C032, the Hui one. This is the controller of this. So I'm gonna be using it with my Bell C138, Bell 206. So this is my first time to use this controller to this RC helicopter. So I don't know, but I've seen a lot of videos that and there's a comment in one of my YouTube videos. There's a comment that I can use the controller of one of my RC Era helicopter to other RC Era helicopter. So anyway, this is the first time that I'll be using the RC helicopter, I mean the controller to other RC helicopter. Anyway, let's try it. I wanna try it. Okay, as usual, remote controller first, then the aircraft, then place it. I'm gonna place it on even surface, flat surface for gyro calibration and initialization. So up down, yeah, bind. It's already bound because I noticed the propeller move a bit, and right. So I didn't calibrate the gyro or the remote because I think it's already factory bound or everything is good already. So I wanna try, of course, down and out. Wow, wow, nice. Yeah, good, nice. This is a very good news. This is a very good news for me because, like, for me, I own this one, the Bell 206 RC Era C138, and the Hui helicopter, the UH1 C032. So it's gonna be a bit practical for me because I don't have to bring each remote or controller every time I fly. This is a very good news for me. Oh, nice. So this is the C138. So like I guess this is already like almost a year for me, or maybe 8 months, like that. Now this one has a brush motor on board, so it's not that efficient compared to C032 Huey, but it flies very well. Flies very sweet and smooth, just like a brushless motor. Very nice as well. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good. I love it. So this is why I love RC helicopters, because you don't need big space to fly this aircraft, to enjoy flying, because you can just take off vertically, unlike RC airplane, which needed a huge and long runway space to enjoy to fly. So like that's why I prefer RC helicopters. Alright, so I'm flying in the second rate, third rate, if it's more responsive, yeah, more reactive. Batteries are fully charged last night, because today is holiday today here in the Philippines. Maybe Eid Mubarak, like that. Muslim celebration. Our Muslim brothers are celebrating Eid Mubarak, I think. So it's a national holiday here in the Philippines, to acknowledge the day for our Muslim brothers and sisters, of course, not only brothers but also Muslim sisters. Anyway, it's a great opportunity. Look at this. It's also very quiet motor, even though it runs on a brush motor, still runs smooth and sweet. This one is a 133 scale, a bit bigger than my Huey C032. So this one is very easy to fly, guys, because it has an altitude hold, of course, and the good news is that flying RC helicopter is no longer very difficult to do, because some manufacturers are now integrating or using GPS on board, which makes the flying very easy, just like a drone already. I mean those kind of drone which has a GPS for aerial photography and videography. So flying is no longer very difficult. Even a 9-year-old kid can already fly a RC helicopter, modern RC helicopter, because they are already, I mean, some manufacturers are already using or adding GPS to their units, so it will make the flying very easy. But for me, I am not fan of GPS. Actually, I am not fan also of altitude hold, but there's nothing I can do, because I think almost all of the RC helicopter now in the market, especially online, are now integrated with the altitude hold feature. So there's nothing I can do, but as much as possible I prefer RC helicopters without the altitude hold, because it is more enjoyable and you have full control of the throttle. So you have full control, and it's a bit challenging. It's more challenging, so it makes flying more exciting because of the challenge of without altitude hold RC helicopter. But nevertheless, RC helicopters with the altitude hold still fun to fly, because that's already the direction we're going, diba? Because of the advancement of technology, and it becomes more and more cheaper and affordable, so there's nothing we can do. And yeah, that's like what I've said, that's the direction we're going. We go, tama ba ang grammar ko? Doon na tayo papunta eh. That's the direction I think that we gonna go. Easy life, easy hobby. I think the purpose of this is to make it more accessible by hobbyists, because if you fly RC helicopters without altitude hold, it's very difficult, it's very challenging. You have to practice. You have to practice in a simulator like that. You have to crash, you have to spend, because for sure you're gonna crash, so you have to spend. So some manufacturers are making it easy for the consumers to fly RC helicopters, because they add the altitude hold. Very easy na, so it's no longer difficult, so they can no longer crash. It's almost impossible for them to crash the RC helicopters. So it's more affordable, and it can be more accessible to the hobbyist. More money for the manufacturers, I think. Thank you for watching. This is RC Era C138 Bell 206 133 scale. Okay.